Tells, yo, it's with a heavy heart that I say, shut the door, sit down, we gotta talk about some mess. Listen, Ray J goes into more detail. I know Ray J is like giving us Christmas. More details of what happened between him and Kanye West. And you guys, I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all know what happened, but let me know what you think in the comments, whether or not let me just get to the point, right? But before we do that, let's catch up everybody that's new to the channel. Hi, my name is Tisa. Hi, my name is Tisa. And Gucci think I love him. Okay, sorry. Listen, I'll actually get focused. But where we last left our hero and heroine, what were they doing? Kim got exposed for stealing. The reason that Ray J left Kim is because she stole from his mama, and it's like, you can't even stay here anymore. How you steal from my family? He also exposed the fact that Kanye flew to get this tape, but Kim played him because the whole time Kim had him thinking that Ray J had a third tape, was extorting her, holding it over her head, and she was just, ugly cry face. That's where we left. I'm picking up on that story, right? Where I left off was Kanye met Ray J in the private wing of the LAX. Now, I do have to say this, right? Thank you, Renee, the commenter that actually pointed out. If you watch that scene in Hulu where Kanye walks in with the tape, he looks shell-shocked. He looks like he's trying to figure things out. He's just looking around. Now, keep that expression in mind as I read you this, because Kanye knew about it, but then Ray J got mad because he was like, it's kind of like you didn't care and you were just trying to get back to film the Hulu show. I don't know what was going on, but you know what? Let's get into this. So let's set the scene, right? Let's set the scene. Also, hit that like, subscribe, notifications. You guys, I'm trying to grow on YouTube. Share this. If you can, unlike it and then like it again. Just do what you can. It would really help. The more we grow, the more I can get a more scenic space and I can really start putting shows on for you. But for now, we're going to have to do this in the shoebox on a budget, all right? So the scene opens with, I'm doing Kanye West first. The scene opens with, Kanye West coming to the LAX airport. These are Kanye West glasses. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! And Ray J, Ray J looking around like, what? Kanye, get over here, man, right? Kanye's coming up, on some RoboCop. You got the tape? Where's the tape at, right? Run up and get done up. And Ray J being like, see, once you guys actually like and subscribe and I grow to 1 million subscribers, I'll actually have a set where I can fully express my creativity. But Ray J is just like, man, if you don't sit down, we gotta talk. Don't you know she's been playing us all for a fool? And then everything went down. That's how it went down. But get this. Ray J actually was hurt and confused by Kanye. He said that Kanye had no idea that Kim already had her only copy of her second tape, right? And speaking in an exclusive interview, listen, he really went into detail about the meetup. Now, let's get into it. Instead of the tape, which Kim already had, right? Kanye was handed a laptop containing intimate photos and text exchanges that her and Ray J. Again, I've said this in my other video. Does that mean that she was still creeping on Reggie Bush with Ray J? Nah, you know what I think actually happened? I think Ray J don't want to admit it, but Kim kept Ray J on a short leash by using her feminine wiles. I think she was sending him like little text messages, little flirty videos, all this stuff, because they said it was intimate photos they had exchanged long after they broke up, because I feel like Ray J felt as long as he had access to Kim, she was a sweet girl and she wasn't going to do anything. Do you know what I'm saying? This is my opinion. I don't know, right? Now listen, he also said that Kim never told him. And he said that nobody in Kim's family except for Chris has an idea that it was a lie. Now notice you didn't mention Caitlyn, right? I don't know, did Caitlyn have something to do with this anyway, right? He also said that Kim stole money from his mama and said, you stole money from my family. You can't come around anymore. And they stopped talking. However, she was still sending you text messages and nudie things. She was accepting those, men. I will never understand how their minds work. Anyway, right? And that's how they built up Dash and Smooth. Miss, just get up and effing work. You want my advice as a businesswoman? Get up and do the work. Nah, Kim. Let's reverse. Let's redo this with the truth. I'll be Kim. You guys be the public, just out living your lives, trying to do your thing. You want my advice on women in business? You know what my advice is? Just get up, make a tape, literally set your boyfriend up at the time, steal from his mother, use that inventory to build your kingdom, and then when it's all over, blame it on the darkest person in the room. That's how you build an empire. That's what Kim really should have said. Anyway, now let's get into this, right? So anyway, Ray J's telling him everything, right? Ray J's telling him everything. He even said, right? He even said, yo, you know me, Chris, and everybody else actually put this together. You know that, right? Right, man? She been buying us for a fool. Come here, right? Kanye, for his part, right? Kanye, for his part, just stood there and listened. Ray J said, I gave it to him in a private terminal at the back of Los Angeles Airport in a private room where we talked for 4 hours. I gave him everything. I showed him everything I had. He sat on the floor and watched everything I gave him. You know Kanye, if I know him. And I don't, but if I think I know him, I feel like he was going through, Ray J was talking, he was like, checking those timestamps. Because here's the one thing. It's been rumored that Kim and Kanye were messing around for a minute. And if they were messing around a minute, what do you think of those texts and emails that were coinciding from 2007, 2008, 2009, and all those other years, right? Now, listen, I was showing him timelines, letting him know that everything that's been said to him was not true. But get this, and this is the part where it's like, you guys, I need you, Tattle Tells. Let's put on our thinking hats, because regardless if you guys know, I read every comment. Even sometimes people got me shadow boxing the ear like, oh, dummies, right? But I do actually read every comment. Keep it respectful, because disrespectful ones get deleted. But I read every comment, and I really want to know what you guys' take is on this next passage. Let me know, right? He said, I was thinking that Kanye was ready to listen and understand what I've been trying to say. But the whole time, he wasn't really listening to me, and he was eager to get back on the plane and back to the Hulu show. Now get this. Ray J went on to say he agreed to the meeting on condition that it was kept private and was left furious when Kanye made it public in an interview in January. He said, we talked for 2 hours on the phone on October 5th. He wanted to get back to tapes he assumed I had, right? So Ray J already was like, yo, like I'm telling you, I'm trying to explain, but he wanted to get back to the tapes he assumed I had. He said, I was upset at first, and he asked me to please stop using profanities, and then he started acting all spiritual. I believe this 100%. I believe this happened 100%. I'm sorry, it's just the details, just this. It's like the truth is always stranger than fiction. That's why I believe you don't gotta lie, you don't gotta exaggerate. All you gotta do is get the real tea, and that's the funniest thing. So, of the late night meeting that started at 10 p.m. and went on to the early hours of the next day, Ray J said, I asked him to keep this private. Father to father, I didn't want anyone to know that I did this because I was genuinely trying to make peace. All I wanted from Kanye was for him to help me clear my name. I can't keep being blackballed by this. Again, this is the language of a lawsuit, that he was blackballed, extreme emotional distress, family turning his back, everybody know about it and perpetrating the lie, right? Now, if he just dragged Kanye into a lawsuit, Ray J, when Kris Jenner was like, ooh, you must have made a big paycheck, right? And Kanye was like, ain't nobody extort me. And Ray J was in the back like, that's right, I don't extort. My mama Sonia Norwood, we go to jail. I'm not jail, sorry. My mama Sonia Norwood, we go to court. baby, and you guys might have watched out before you wind up in jail for extortion. Wouldn't that be funny if Chris and Kim are talking about extortion, and by the end of it, Sonya Norwood got them up on extortion charges? Anyway, right? He literally said, it defames my character so much for a dude to come and get a laptop that I gave him, and specifically told him, do not tell anybody we even met, because I'm genuinely giving you this laptop to make you feel better. Father the father. Yo, Ray J is building up the lawsuit for life. Woo! I know he's like, I merely rock to the sound of the block. Merely rock. He's probably like sitting there like, if I had one wish, ooh, 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 ooh. Yep, I'll take a Lamborghini in pink and green. If I had, matter of fact, make it yellow too. If I had one, Princess, what you want? Oh, we ain't talking this week? Mom, Brandy, what you want? You know? Literally, Brandy's sitting there talking about, sitting up in my room, dun, 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 about you. Waiting for that thing. Anyway, right? I know, I'll get to work. God, y'all, never let me have fun. Anyway, Ray J went on to say, I don't want any money from you. If you want to talk for 4 hours with me and explain all your issues, I was there to listen. I thought we had a good moment at that one time. I hope Ray J taped all this, right? I felt we could build from this, and I told Kanye exactly how this all happened. But it totally went in one ear and out the other. Y'all, tell me what you think of this. According to Ray J, Kanye was even seen wearing the same outfit he wore to their LAX meeting in the scene that aired on Hulu when he handed over the laptop to tearful Kim. Now, this is the one where Renee, thank you, girl, for reminding me, when Kanye walked in and gave the laptop, but he did look shell-shocked. He did look like a deer in the headlights. I thought it because he was tired from his flight, but maybe he did it because the cameras were filming and he handed that off to everyone, and he was just watching the way Kim was lying in his face, Chris was lying, and the whole scene went down. You know, like you start looking at people with new eyes. But that said, wasn't he still begging her for another chance after that? I get it, to save his family, but now I can see why he flipped out. He realized the people he was dealing with. He realized what they were capable of. And probably before, he thought he could control the monster because he was in the household, thinking Chris is the problem and Kim just listens to whatever her mom says, but as long as her man's around, he gonna make sure that Kim stays on the straight and narrow. Girl, don't you know that Kim is Kaiser Sosa? Anyway, let's get into it, right? According to the scene also included a moment where Kris Jenner asked Kanye if he had handed Ray J a big fat check, and Kanye saying, my family is never getting extorted again. Yeah, but he actually said, I didn't pay anything, right? Like, I didn't pay anything. Anyway, but it's good for a law case. Kanye, who now goes by the name Ye, shut up, whoever wrote this, anyway, did tell the family that he didn't pay Ray J, who says that he had never asked for and was never given any money in the first place. The funny thing is, I'm so glad Ray J didn't try to be stupid and try to make money off of this, because had he asked for anything, even a cup of coffee or a charcoal latte, these are delicious by the way, a charcoal latte from wherever, right? That would have been grounds for him actually to be arrested. Extortion is criminal. Anyway, Ray J said Kanye took the laptop, he took it straight right back to Kim in the same outfit he owned the night before, and then played it on the Hulu network for the launch of their new show. And Ray J said he felt like this: how dare you? How dare you act like you cared? This has been the crazy experience I've ever had in any part of my life. It brought up all these things that have been going on for over years, and I really had to slap myself and say, Ray J, don't forget that none of this is true, man. Yo, Ray J got a case, intentional infliction of emotional distress. That's big money, 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 money. Cha-ching. Anyway, he said, don't forget, he was giving a pep talk to himself. Ray J, don't forget that everything they're saying is all false. If I had one wish, that was a jam, right? At this point, I don't care how much money I make and I don't care how much money I lose. It's about my life. It's about this is my truth and protecting my family. Whatever they're going to do to me now after I told the truth, it's all good because I feel like I can breathe now. He giving us closing arguments. Anyway, if I was to die tomorrow, I would feel better now because I know that my truth was told before it was over. That's how I feel. Nothing matters but the truth. That's right. You better work for that lawsuit. You better work for that settlement. You better work. Woo! Listen. He also said this is the only time he's ever going to discuss the tape that he and Kim made in 2002, which was released by Vivid Entertainment 5 years later. Ray J ends by saying, "It was important for me to tell my story, the truth, and now it's done. I don't need to talk about it again, and I want to move on." Ray J, you ain't gotta ever talk about it because, baby, you spilled tea on everything I've been wanting to know. Kudos to, who interviewed Ray J? Kudos to Ruth Styles. Kudos to Ruth Styles for banging this interview out the park. You got us everything we needed. Now listen, Tattle Tells, we need a moment of silence because we need to ask. How culpable is Kanye West in all this? I know he built the Kardashian machine. I know he enabled them to have their shenanigans. But with this, what is your take on what Ray J saying went down in the airport? How can you reconcile Kanye's behavior and his behavior after that, chasing after Kim and winning her back, to the words Ray J is saying? Because here's the thing. Once Kanye found out that it was fake, he still went along with it, and he even did that interview on Jason Lee. What y'all think in the comments? Let me know, y'all, and hit that like button on your way out. All right, guys, talk to you later. Bye.